The Suffolk Broads at their best. Carlton Marshes is an oasis, home to some of the UK's rarest wildlife. Matt Gooch is the reserve manager.
We get lots of things, little egrets, we've got lapwing and redshank nesting on the ground there.
Lovely. Let's see what else we can see.
This is an internationally important site. It's important for its grazing marshes, its reed bed, its wet woodland, the whole wetland habitat here. It's absolutely teeming with birds, mammals, insects, and it really provides an opportunity for lots of people to come and see all of these species. Right on the edge of Lowestoft, a large population, literally people can walk into the reserve and experience a lot of this wildlife.
This reserve really is a birder's paradise. It provides valuable habitat to more than 220 species of bird. There are marsh tit, lapwing, reed, sedge and grasshopper warbler, as well as hobby, marsh and hen harrier, and countless wintering wildfowl and breeding waders. And one of my favourites, the barn owl.
Okay.
Oh, look at this.
So,
wow. So how many are up there then?
okay, so there's 3 chicks up there. This one's probably the oldest of the 3. And as you can see, they're quite covered in down at the moment.
So quite young at the moment.
So quite young. So we'll come back in probably 2 or 3 weeks' time to ring these.
How are barn owls doing then at the moment?
A lot of the boxes in the area have got high occupancy, but we've got low numbers, so sort of 2 or 3 chicks per box this year, just due to the prolonged winter and wet weather, really.
And actually, you've got quite a few breeding pairs here on Carlton Marshes.
Yeah, so we've got about 2 to 3 pairs. Obviously, Carlton Marshes is quite close by, and the territories kind of overlap between the birds. But yeah, 2 or 3 pairs of barn owls, which makes the Lower Waveney a real stronghold for barn owl numbers.
Combine all these birds with the moths, butterflies, dragonflies and damselflies, and the skies above these marshes are spectacular. But it's in the water that things get even more interesting.
These reed beds and waterways are really important habitats on this reserve. They provide a habitat for water vole, otters, kingfisher, a range of dragonflies and other aquatic insects, and a real good habitat for freshwater snails and now the fen raft spider.
This rare landscape may look wild, but it is in fact partly man-made. Between the 12th and 14th centuries, this area was dug for peat. It was a major local industry. Over the years, the peat pits began to fill with water, and it created the landscape that we see today. Today it is a patchwork of different habitats with waterways, reed beds, marshes, woodland and flower-rich meadows.
This is one of our fen meadow areas, which is really diverse in lots of plant life, everything from yellow loosestrife, yellow rattle, and even things like these southern marsh orchids.
But all these habitats require constant management.
The reserve takes a lot of management. It's lots of traditional management, like with these dikes, lots of work to maintain what we have here. The marshes, for example, here are managed with cattle, and some of the other habitats are managed with our volunteer team, doing lots of other conservation tasks. These were a set of scrapes that we put in about 3 years ago now. This was once a drained arable field that we've returned to with wetland features basically, and it's been a really successful attraction to a lot of birds.
Slowly, Carlton Marshes has been expanding as more areas are restored. As it's grown in size, so too have the new species that have arrived and bred here. This place really is a haven for wildlife and a great place to escape from it all. And the bigger the expanse, the more we and the wildlife get from it. And that's the next step for Carlton Marshes. The vision is to expand and link up areas of the Broads, attracting more wildlife and opening it up for more people to enjoy.
This is a living landscape. This is, the bigger area, the more robust area here is much better for wildlife. If we don't do something about these areas and protect these areas now, we're going to lose these kind of sites and wildlife for the future.